How can estate agents grow their agency on social media? Today I'm joined by James Cocker, who is a social media and Facebook advert guru, and he is here to tell me about how to grow your estate agency on social media. James, talk to me.
So the thing is with social media for estate agents, it's not a new thing. It's been around for a long time. Everybody knows they need to do it. And I'm a fan of a lot of the ideas out there, the typical narratives of social media. It's just that sometimes there's a bit of the application of them. A lot of people are mixing things up and different ideas for different types of audiences that you would market to in your estate agency. You know, you've got sellers, you've got landlords, you've got buyers, but overall you've just got your general market and they're not thinking of doing a property transaction at all. Now, when it comes to social media, there's two ways of marketing your business. There's organic social media, which is all the free stuff. I'm mainly going to talk about Facebook and Instagram because that's where there's the most attention on your brand from your local audience and all your sellers, buyers, landlords. But also, you know, that's where typically everybody spends most of their time on social media too. So organic stuff on social media is posting to your audience, Instagram, of course we know this, sharing to local Facebook groups. It's all the free stuff. And then you've got paid advertising, which is basically there to either grow your database or speed up the process of speaking to the right people.
So really what you're saying is you've got two ways to put your content in front of someone. You can either pay for it to be put in front of someone, or you can organically put it in front of someone, whether you're connected up with them or one of your friends has commented on it, or you're in a group. Is that what you're, in essence, trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. So
which is the best?
It really depends. There's ways you can grow slowly. There's ways you can do with both things. So let's just look at, like, I guess the ideas out there for both organic social media and paid advertising. So when it comes to organic social media or the free stuff, growing your audience, that kind of thing, the advice out there typically is post great valuable content, lots of selling tips, lots of letting tips, property blogs, and I agree with that. But the problem with that is that unless you're going to pay for stuff, you're not going to reach all that many people. And so that's quite specific information. So it's not going to be that entertaining for overall your market on social media. And so you're not going to get much engagement and you're not going to reach much of your audience or much of a wider audience at all. And so instead of going specific initially for your organic social media, your content, what you want to do is go quite general. And so what do people overall in your market want to see? Well, for those answers, we've got to look at the world that we live in, the macro kind of content. What does everybody on a nationwide scale, what do they engage with? Well, Selling Sunset is probably the most popular show on Netflix ever. You've got 7 seasons of it. There's been a load of spin-off series. They've got their own seasons. There's not been a show on Netflix that's been quite as popular as that. You've got Escape to the Country, one of the longest running TV shows on British television. It's maintained its viewership for over 20 years. Other entertainment shows like X Factor or Britain's Got Talent, the main popular ones, they've fallen. I couldn't even tell you if they're on the TV today. So people care about, in terms of these two big TV shows, they care about properties and they care about people. That's what they involve. Also, Rightmove, just under 93% of people on Rightmove aren't in the market to do anything. Buy, sell, let, develop, rent, invest, buy land, commercial, nothing at all. They're not thinking about anything to do with doing anything in property. They're just taking a look, right? So when you look at those massive kind of stats like that, massive pieces of content that everybody engages with, it's all to do with properties or it's to do with people. So if that's what everybody's going to engage with, including your sellers, buyers, and landlords, if you do that on your social media as an estate agent, well, you've got yourself as a person and you've got your listing. So it's very easy for you to start to form content around that and build an audience for free much more quicker if you go for general stuff in terms of what people are interested in.
Okay, so most estate agents do that, don't they? They just post their listings.
Supposedly, but you've got to do it in the right way, okay? There's a few steps to really get that attention on you, okay? So if this is what people are engaging with, but it's all to do with video stuff, or if it's Rightmove, well, people know Rightmove before they know estate agents. And that's the topic I'm going to keep on coming back to, and that's a key thing, because if people are looking at, you know, big time media and video and that kind of stuff like TV shows, well, they want to see property videos, they want to see personal videos, and you can do that with property, you can do property tours then. And they actually, if you look on social media and the engagement that estate agents get on social media, oftentimes it's a personalised property tour where the agent is walking them around.
So a presenter-led
A presenter-led property video.
presenter-led video
Yeah.
of your, you know, is, you think, absolutely vital to get engagement on social media? And therefore, answer the
100%.
question is, how do you grow yourself on a estate agency in social media?
So you want to do as many of those as you possibly can do. If you can get them for Reels type of content, the portrait short form videos, that's the most engaging piece of content on social media. Facebook's trying to push that a lot more, so to encourage you to use it.
And how long is a Reels video?
On Facebook, it's up to 90 seconds. Instagram is also up to 90 seconds. I mean, really, 20 to 30 seconds, just a quick ones around the property. Very easy to do. You can even do it on your iPhone. To get the consistency is important. Initially, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It's just that you get that piece of content for your audience.
So you're saying all estate agents should do a 20 to 30, but it can be up to 90-second portrait in terms of it, if it's orientation video, and that will work.
100%. Facebook and Instagram will give you up to, if not hundreds, if not thousands of local views on those videos for free, because they're trying to push that content a lot more. They know that's what engages people and keeps people on the platform, and they're going to give you that reach for it as well.
But other platforms prefer videos in a landscape way. Are you suggesting that you almost film it twice, once in portrait and once in landscape?
Well, this is the thing, is that there's never actually been a moment in time like this, but on every platform now, because it's so engaging, this type of content, everywhere has a form of content for that portrait video. YouTube have shorts, Instagram obviously have reels and stories, Facebook reels and stories, Twitter have, or X now has like a short form video as well. TikTok, of course, is the big one. And you can just film one video one time. If you really wanted to, you could post it in all places all at once. The main thing I'm focused on, because that's what gets the most traction, the most viewership, the most eyes on estate agents from the local market, is Facebook and Instagram.
Most estate agents, though, are very fearful of going on camera. What would your message be to those?
I would say it doesn't really matter too much how your market perceive you. You're used to selling property at the end of the day. It's just the fact that, I mean, doing it in person is, or initially the first time I went and sold a property in person to people was probably more frightful than actually doing it on the camera.
So they need to be in front of the camera, not behind it with a voice, are you saying?
Yeah, absolutely. But look, if it's really that big of an issue, you want to get the properties out there first, and that kind of content, you can just film the property video and get it out there as long as you're consistent with it. But it's the way you post it that really gets the eyes on your brand. Because as we said, 93% of people almost scrolling down Rightmove are just taking a look. But they're looking at Rightmove. In fact, I got to start from Rightmove. Rightmove in 2016 was searched in Google directly more times than people searched for cats and dogs combined, which is insane. Now, if you do this type of engaging content around your properties as an estate agent, it's going to get you a lot of reach. And then you say, we're going to post our properties on our social media before they go on Rightmove. Well, everybody out there knows Rightmove. And also, they don't, especially if they're going to buy a property, they don't want to miss out on any potential properties.
And because you're using Rightmove almost against Rightmove by saying, because everyone knows it,
Yes.
they're going to follow you more likely on social media.
Yes, exactly.
To get the head start above everyone else.
Yes, but not only are they going to follow you and you're going to grow your audience, they're actually going to be engaged. So typically, Facebook limits your post reach to maybe 5 to 10% of your audience, the number of people following you.
Yes.
Because they want you to pay for ads. But what they want even more than you paying for ads is people to be engaged with the content on its platform. Because if nobody's engaged with what's on the platform, nobody's going to use it, and then there's no ad revenue for them. So if you've actually got a reason, and the easiest way for a stage, the easiest reason for them to give people in their market to check in with them is follow us to see properties before Rightmove, before anywhere else. Fear of missing out sells on social media massively, and also property videos on social media massively as well. You can combine these two things together. People are going to be checking in with your page. If they're engaged with you, it keeps them on the Facebook and Instagram platform. So every time they go on Facebook, Facebook's going to feed them more and more of your content.
So it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you do it, the more people come to it. The more people come to it, it works. And do you have to pay for any of this for these reels?
It's all free. I mean, even with the videos, you can just do it on your phone. There's some great apps out there that will help you to do it as well and edit it. I mean, if you really want to go for it and invest in the video content, I'm not going to say don't do that. Some of my clients do that and it works very, very well for them. But initially, it's about consistency and it's about getting started. And this is it. Once you're doing this, because this is the biggest growth hack for estate agents ever. It's insane, right? But once you've got these people switched on to you in your market, everybody, and you've got a clear reason for them to follow you, then you can do your personalized videos, then you can do your selling tips, your letting tips, your amazing property blogs, because that's amazing content, but it's specific, so everybody isn't going to care about that and engage with that. It's only a few people.
There's a phrase, a sprat to catch a mackerel, or putting bread on the water to lure the fish out. You're giving the, shall we say, the smaller stuff, the property tours, to bring them in to watch the big stuff.
Exactly, yeah, yeah. But this is on social media, is that everything's trying to, and on the internet in general, or just maybe just in, as you go about your life as a human being, everything's trying to grab your attention instantly today. Everything from all angles.
And would you recommend these websites that allow put the words on the underneath and titles and all that malarkey?
Oh, definitely. Like you know, there's a software that I use for a lot of videos. It's called CapCut. There's a free
What's it
version.
called? Sorry.
CapCut.
Yep.
There's a free version. There's a paid version. All these editing videos and Reels videos that you've seen, you can do everything in there at the click of a button. It's amazing. It's a massive help to personalize videos if you're going to sit in front of the camera and do them. And it's a massive help to your property videos too. But this is it on social media. Information value is second to entertainment value. People aren't necessarily going to sit and read on social media a massive property blog if they've not already got a reason to be engaging with you. But they will sit and watch a reel for kind of 10, 20 seconds around a property they like.
James, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.